Heroes and Legends, Dynasties, Insuran-Banquron. The Manican forces, going back to the canon, had reached their main top, and before they could expand, the Clincalow had risen up. The Clincalow Council chose Harrow to be their leader, as they rose up to ensure that the Manicans unstopped. They could not allow the evil and wickedness of the Manicans to rise up again. And so Leno, the head of the council, chose Harrow and his son Melkoro and a host of others to find ways to stop the Manican. Harrow's first attack was to expand their power by taking the advantage issue. However, the advantage issue hired space mercenaries that thwarted their first invasion. Now that the mercenaries were gone, the Clincalow came back with more troops and more forces, which included Harrow himself, his son Melkoro, and Ian, his strategist, and Morin, the attack strategist. They used the overwhelming might and the technological advance to crush the advantage issue and end the whining Helix, who was complaining and begging for mercy. Basil tried to betray her husband and tried to soak up Tahana, who was only bitch slapped by Melkoro in the process. However, there's one person within the advantage issue that greatly impressed Harrow. That was Rio. He was a top fighter and the best thing that ever happened to that galaxy. Harrow knew that in order to grow their forces, besides territory and troops, he needed strong and capable fighters. And so Rio was hired by Clincalow in order to build up their forces. Before this battle began, however, Helix Advantage remembered his grandfather saying, and I quote, "If the Clincalow banner would ever raise up again in the universe, then surely they will indeed rule the universe." And as Helix and his wife were bounded in ropes, kneeling down before Harrow, he remembered this fact and agreed in his heart wholeheartedly that this was true. While all this was going on, the city group, Banquron, were breaching into insurance space in order to take the advantage issue at the same time. However, when Zuma heard that Clincalow had taken the police, they were like, "Clincalow? Impossible. The Clincalow have risen up again. We stand no chance. Flee!" It was at this moment that one was overlooking the entire insurance space, looking for a worthy leader to follow. This was off the path, and particularly George Thompson, greatly impressed. So, the mere mention of their name scares enemies into submission. Impressive. I now know who I should side with. And so, the tales of the Insuran-Banquron are about to begin.